To make this a little easier, I like to analogize this concept with coffee and caffeine. You can think of Natokinase as the coffee and the fibrinolytic activity as the caffeine. On average, a regular cup of coffee contains about 90 milligrams of caffeine, but a regular cup of coffee from Starbucks provides about 180 milligrams of caffeine. Both 8-ounce cups of coffee are the same size, the same weight, and they're even the same product, but one cup is almost twice as potent as the other. Natokinase potency is just like this. You've got to know what the fibrinolytic activity is. Weight is irrelevant. Okay, finally to the Natokinase products. I'm sure you're aware there are hundreds of products to choose from, but I picked products that are made by reputable brands that have a long history and they're widely available at local stores and online. But I don't want you to worry if I don't talk about the product that you're specifically taking, because you'll still be able to take the concepts you learn here and apply them to the product that you're currently using. Okay, so here's what I do when looking for a Natokinase product. The first thing, I check the potency, specifically fibrinolytic activity per capsule. All products are going to label fibrinolytic activity, but they're going to do it on a per dose basis. But don't let this confuse you, because a dose isn't always one capsule. So by figuring out the potency per capsule, I'm going to be able to compare apples to apples. Just find the fibrinolytic activity on the supplement facts panel of the product that you're taking and divide that number by the serving size. It's usually just going to be 1, but it might be 2 or 3 capsules. The second thing I want to know is, how pure is the product? Does it have a bunch of other ingredients or allergens? I'd rather spend a little more money to avoid ingredients that don't have any health benefit. And when it comes to allergens, especially if I'm recommending products, I want them to be free of peanuts, tree nuts, gluten, soy, and corn. And even if you're not sensitive, a lot of these ingredients are treated with fungicides, pesticides, and many are genetically modified as well. And last but not least, I want to know the value of the product. But value for Natokinase can be tricky, since there are so many different sizes and activity levels. So what I do is I base the value almost primarily on how much the fibrinolytic activity costs. All you've got to do is take the fibrinolytic activity per capsule that we figured out in step 1, multiply it by the capsule count of the bottle that you have. That's going to give you the total fibrinolytic activity for the entire bottle. And then you divide that large total bottle activity number by the price you paid. This is going to give you the product's value, the amount of fibrinolytic activity for every dollar that you spend. First up is the professional product from Zymogen. Flip this over